Pretty sure you remember the video where I talked about if ITV should buy STV. And it did kinda well. The first TV thought. So we're gonna answer the question, what happens after ITV buys STV? Remember, this is all, the 2 videos I made on this is scenarios and what if, so please don't go and attack me in the comments. This is my own opinion, everyone's entitled to their opinions, so let's get into it. So what would happen if ITV were to buy STV? So let me give you a recap on if you haven't seen the last video. Basically, STV will have to sell its ITV franchise, yes, it's ITV franchise, over to ITV, in which with an undisclosed amount of money, which I don't know how much money it would be, but then we would have to see probably some bunch of rebrands like ITV1 coming to the STV name, and as well as ITVX now, which is what the whole premise of what happens next. So STV Player is a streaming service for STV, in case you're new here. Basically, it just does all the STV content. Has 2 channels on there when you look at it. It's STV and STV Plus 1. But what would happen? Remember, these are scenarios, by the way, please don't go attack me for it. So scenario 1 is just the logical thing, just don't buy STV. And I'm talking about this in ITV's perspective. Probably would never happen, but maybe scenario 2. What if ITVX were to merge with STV Player? And became ITVX. So if ITV wanted to buy STV, maybe just merge them together? I don't know what can happen. Also, since UTV Player, yes, the streaming service for UTV content, that merged with ITV Hub in 2015. Honestly, I can see this happening in 2024 or sometime in the future, where we can have STV Player, ITVX come together, and then we get ITVX without any restrictions. Maybe, and honestly, I don't know. I want to know, does ITV actually provide the regional channels in your area? Also, what I can think of is, if they were to buy STV, maybe replace ITV1. Like, if you are in Scotland and you want to connect to the account you have, it will probably don't need restrictions, probably just have STV. Scenario 3 is separate them. Yes, separate them. So if ITV were to buy STV, maybe just separate the apps. So STV Player can still exist, so people in Scotland have to watch that. It's basically it can just be like an ITVX Scotland edition. I have no idea what we can call it if they do. But next up, we can think of is other things like STV Local. Also, I just think they should just go under city names again. If you don't remember, we had STV2, which was merged under STV Edinburgh and Glasgow, with some services in Ayr, Dundee, and Aberdeen. Failed pretty miserably, didn't it? Because these articles I put in my initial video was, but honestly, they could bring it back. Honestly, as local brandings. And if they want to separate ITVX and STV players from the apps, if ITV was by STV, replace the same thing there. Problem solved. Also, I just think it's a good idea. Not the best choice to be there. But honestly, I think it's a good idea. Honestly, just to have separate ITV brandings. And next up, honestly, what's my opinion about these? Scenario 1, if they were to bring back local. If ITV were to buy STV for locals, probably just go STV Edinburgh, Dundee, Glasgow, Aberdeen, Ayr, or maybe just go ITV1, because UTV became ITV1 in 2020 because of the you know what, and I don't know why. They've literally had to stop the UTV branding because of you know what. Also, I can think of ITV1 coming to Scotland, just deleting all the STV brandings. Also, I don't agree with this at this point. I don't. Because even though I love STV at this point, I know it's Scotland. I know STV is the best, thanks to this comic. Honestly, I just think, why not? Go for it. Let's see how it works. Just But honestly, let's talk about the opinions people have. So someone said, STV is the best thing. In case you're wondering what that is, it's basically a comment on my last video. I don't remember how to say the comment, but honestly, they just think STV is best and asked me why I upload. Remember, I did say it was my opinion, and everyone's entitled to their opinions. And also, I actually kind of think maybe ITV should rebrand STV to ITV1 if they bought it. But I have another opinion. If ITV doesn't buy STV, what would happen? Maybe rebrand STV in general. Yes, rebrand STV in general. Because the reason I think have to agree and mostly disagree with this idea is because STV has used the 2014 and 19 stuff for way too long now. It's been like 10 years since they last rebranded. But also, I don't care. I just think, since if ITV wants to buy STV, maybe rebrand in general. Maybe give us a new logo, something like this on screen right now, this concept. I don't know. But honestly, what do you guys think? Should I be right? Should I be wrong? Should ITV buy STV? Should STV player become ITVX? Or should STV and ITVX, like the players, streaming services, should be separate when the ITV does buy STV? Or should ITV not buy STV? What do you think? This is a part 2 to the last video. I have no idea how well this is going to be. It's probably going to have more views than the original. Honestly, it's crazy though. Honestly, what do you think? I'll see you all next time, and I will see you all next time in the next video. Goodbye.